All right, let's shift our focus to the unrelenting rain across India. I'm not going to focus on a particular region, northwest, northeast, down south. It's happening all across the length and breadth of the country. Schools are shut in Telangana. Situation in Raigad has gone bad. In Noida, where we are right now, cars have completely been submerged. The Spate of Hindon is something to look at. I mean, it looks beautiful, but you know it's so dangerous at the same time. All of this due to heavy downpour. There is morning rush hour traffic that has hit cities, you name it, Ghaziabad, Gurgaon, Noida, Mumbai, Bengaluru. These are visuals coming in from Noida where traffic is slow right now because complete waterlogging on the roads, and people of Noida were, like you pointed out earlier in the show, Pankaj, they were talking about how all of this flooding hasn't happened in Noida, and there was a proper Noida versus Delhi war that was going on Twitter. It seems like Noida is now facing the right kind of music. Heavy rain warning for Odisha as well because of a cyclonic circulation that is forming in the area. Roads are waterlogged in various parts of Delhi-NCR. And interestingly, Pankaj, up in the hills, when we're looking at the pilgrimage, the Char Dham Yatra, one major all-weather road has completely broken down. That means 15 more danger spots up in the in the hills, and the Char Dham Yatra already the travel gets a little treacherous if the weather becomes even slightly inclement. And now, well,
All right. Well, definitely, Kabir, worrisome situation. The visuals in itself give you the telltale story of how bad the situation is as of now in the plains. Obviously, these are the city roads of Delhi and Noida, obviously becoming some sort of a water pool there. Now, concern is that water would still recede in these parts, and so much of television coverage hasn't elicited much response from the municipal authorities. The efforts that are being done are, I think, proving to be a little less than what is expected. Meanwhile, Char Dham, 200 kilometers of all-weather road has been obstructed, and 15 new danger spots have come up. This is worrisome once again because Char Dham project, the Char Dham corridor, there were tunnels being made. Uh, and those manufacturing, those construction of the tunnels has actually caused uh, cracks in the roads. ऋषिकेश से चंबा तक 70 किलोमीटर तक रोड का काम पूरा हो चुका। चंबा में सुरंग के निर्माण से रोड पर भूधसाव से दरारें दिखने लगी हैं। 2 साल पहले इस सुरंग से 500 मीटर आगे धसी रोड की मरम्मत भी इसी साल हुई है। रोड निर्माण से पहले कंस्ट्रक्शन कंपनी को प्रोटेक्शन वॉल बनाने को कहा गया है। Now places like Badrinath, Kedarnath, Yamunotri, Gangotri, all these Char Dham projects, connecting them with roads and tunnels is the project, but obviously adding to the this nature's fury and the construction. Kabir is not helping the cause, and especially in these fragile mountains, we saw what happened. Uh, uh, you know, uh, Earlier this year in December and January, when cracks had started appearing in the mountains uh, in Uttarakhand, that was also
the temple
something
town,
that was
Joshimath. And
crucial. Yes.
that same particular article that you're probably reading it off of, it says, इसलिए रोड बाधित. वैज्ञानिक प्रोफेसर बिस्ट का कहना है कि ऑल वेदर रोड के लिए पहाड़ों को की सीधी कटाई की जा रही है. देयर इज अ स्ट्रेट कट इन दीज माउंटेन्स, जबकि जहाँ से भी सड़कें निकालनी होती हैं वहाँ पर स्लोप से चट्टानों की कटाई होनी चाहिए. सो देयर शुड बी अ स्लोप्ड कट, a slant cut. However, we're looking at straight cuts that are being made across mountains when we're forming our and building our roads. डॉक्टर SP सती के मुताबिक सीधी कटाई के कारण बारिश में पत्थर गिर रहे हैं. That's the main reason. The rock falls and the boulder falls have become all the quite more common now.
Absolutely, Kabir. And Well, the news flashes also coming in Noida, Greater Noida schools to remain closed. So
right?
those who were worrying about their
These
kids,
visuals are
whether
also the of the flash floods, that took place in Kullu because of the cloudburst situation. I mean, Kullu, Manali, the entire area. We already saw what happened, towards the middle of June, and now again, Mother Nature
Hmm.
completely wreaking havoc on these hill stations.
Yes, absolutely, Kabir. And coming back to Char Dham, the report also says, which in today's morning newspapers, Dainik Bhaskar has it, इन नए स्पॉट्स के बारे में the danger spots, the 15 new danger spots, the report says इन नए स्पॉट्स के बारे में सरकार के पूर्व के सर्वे में कोई आशंका तक नहीं जताई गई थी। पीडब्ल्यूडी सचिव पंकज पांडे का कहना है कि जहां भी रोड ब्लॉक है उसे जल्द खोलने का प्रयास करते हैं। ऑल वेदर रोड में जहां भी धंसाव है या सड़कें टूटी है उसे नेशनल हाईवे अथॉरिटी ठीक करा रही है। सी द पॉइंट हियर इज कबीर, nature's fury, no one has control over it, that's for sure. But when it comes to man, human intervention, that's why there are dedicated bodies like PWD, CPWD, then we have road maintenance parties, we have other border areas where BRO takes care of the roads. If they are not doing their due diligence, when Joshimat started reporting cracks, the government survey that came that painted a very rosy picture. So much so that it was heard that no independent body was also asked, was allowed to file their reports. And now suddenly, 15 new spots come in Chardham, danger spots. Roads are caving in. So if we are turning a blind eye and leaving people for their mercy, then what is the job of a government? What is the job of a local administration? What is the job of municipal bodies? Then it could be very well a banana republic, that each one to its own. But there has to be checks and balances, and people should be held accountable.
Visuals from
Kabir.
Warangal in Telangana as well, Pankaj, shifting our focus from the mountainous, region of North India, going a little bit down south. Warangal, Telangana visuals, the entire locality that has been inundated, submerged. A lot of people that have been evacuated. Look at the shanties behind those people. Houses, commodities, household items, all entirely washed away.
Absolutely. Nothing, not happy scenes down south as well, Warangal, Kerala for that matter. These excessive rains have once again inundated the low-lying areas, and NDRF, as we had discussed yesterday, also on duty and helping the affected parties to, find relief and succor.
Right, so rain pain across the states. The morning rush hour traffic is hit in cities. The rivers are in spate across many states. Noida finally succumbing to the pressure of the unrelenting rain, even as evacuation process continues down south, and Kullu Manali facing that cloudburst. And now we're learning the Char Dham Yatra, that big, kilometer long all weather road has completely broken down. 15 more danger spots when the Char Dham Yatra is being looked at.